In the meantime, a new recall to warn you about, which involves more than 1.2 million Ram vehicles over issues with their brakes.
Imagine your brake pedal turns to concrete or drops straight to the floor. No warning, no control. Ram trucks are suddenly losing stability control at highway speeds. Toyota Tacomas have brake lines literally sawing themselves in half, and over 300,000 brand new 2025 Fords, their brakes can randomly stop working until you reboot the engine. Today, we're exposing 10 cars with shocking brake problems. If you're buying a car soon, the next minutes could change everything. Number 10. 2024 to 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a truck that should be the poster child for reliability. The brand new 2024 to 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Seeing a Tacoma here is a genuine shock, but a recent and very serious recall puts it directly on our radar. Toyota has recalled roughly 106,000 of these redesigned trucks across North America due to a critical flaw involving the rear brake lines. Here's the dangerous part. On certain four-wheel drive models, the rear brake hose is routed so poorly that it can physically rub against the inside of the wheel assembly, like a rope slowly being sawed in half. Off-road use only makes the problem worse, as mud, rocks, and debris can pack in and grind away at the line, creating the perfect scenario for a leak. If that line fails, drivers can experience a sudden dramatic loss of rear braking power, increasing stopping distance significantly. While some may dismiss this as an off-roader's issue, many owners argue the design itself is indefensible. One frustrated owner even posted a photo on a fan forum showing the tiny clearance between the brake line and wheel, calling it a horrible design. Toyota's fix is to replace both rear brake hoses for free, with owner notifications going out by April 2026. But the fact that such a basic safety oversight made it into full production on such a hyped truck is a major red flag for buyers. Number 9. 2023 to 2025 BMW and Rolls-Royce models. Coming in at number 9, we're not talking about one car, but an entire fleet of ultra-expensive BMW luxury vehicles. This colossal recall involves some of the most advanced and prestigious models on the market. In August 2024, BMW expanded an already serious recall that now affects an estimated 278,000 vehicles, including the 2023 to 2025 5 Series, 7 Series, X1, X5, X7, and even the all-electric Rolls-Royce Spectre. The root of the issue is the Integrated Brake System, or IBS. This high-tech system is engineered to deliver smooth, powerful, consistent braking, but it can fail without warning, triggering a total loss of power brake assistance. When the malfunction occurs, a dashboard alert appears, and the brakes instantly revert to a basic, unassisted mechanical mode. From a driver's perspective, the change is shocking. One moment the brakes feel effortless, and the next the pedal turns stiff, almost like it's set in concrete. Pressing it becomes extremely difficult, and stopping distances increase dramatically. On a busy highway, that split-second shift could easily be the difference between avoiding danger and experiencing a major collision. This expanded recall underscores a persistent and dangerous flaw. The fix requires replacing the entire integrated braking system, a complex job, even if fully covered. For shoppers considering a top-tier BMW, it's a major red flag across the brand's flagship lineup. Number 8. Fiat 500, various model years. Sliding into our number 8 spot is the Fiat 500, a compact city car with a long, troubled history of safety concerns, especially when it comes to braking. Unlike a single massive recall, the danger here lies in a repeating pattern of brake-related defects across multiple years and models, revealing inconsistent and unreliable quality control. Take the recent recall for the 2023 to 2024 Fiat 500X in the European Union. Regulators issued an alarming warning. A sudden, forceful impact on the brake pedal could cause it to detach completely from its mounting, resulting in an immediate and total loss of braking ability. Another recall, involving the 2020 Fiat 500X, focused on defective rear brake calipers that were prone to failure and required full replacement. And going back even further, a 2012 recall revealed some vehicles left the factory with contaminated brake fluid, an issue that could slowly degrade internal seals, reduce hydraulic pressure, and ultimately cause brake failure. While these defects involve different components and model years, Together, they create a worrying pattern that safety-minded buyers can't overlook. The Fiat 500 is often positioned as a fun, affordable option for younger or budget-conscious drivers, but when navigating dense city streets, a track record of unpredictable and inconsistent brake performance is the last thing you want hanging over every stop. Number 7. Tesla models, Model 3, Model Y, etc. Coming in at number 7 is a brand known for cutting-edge tech and constant controversy, Tesla. The issue here isn't a leaking hose or a failing pump. It's a chilling, unpredictable problem known as phantom braking. This occurs when Tesla's autopilot system suddenly and violently brakes for no valid reason, startling drivers and creating dangerous situations. The problem has become widespread enough that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened a formal investigation into roughly 416,000 Tesla, Model 3, and Model Y vehicles. The agency received hundreds of complaints from owners who described cruising at highway speeds when their car suddenly decelerated hard, putting them at immediate risk of being rear-ended by unsuspecting traffic behind them. What triggers these events? Shockingly minor things: the shadow of an overpass, oncoming headlights, or sometimes nothing at all on an empty road. Things that should never confuse an advanced sensor suite. Tesla has pushed multiple over-the-air updates attempting to fix the issue, but complaints have continued. There's also a financial factor. Tesla's brake-by-wire system is fully electronic, meaning repairs can't be handled by a local mechanic. All service must go through official Tesla centers, which are known for high repair costs. Combine that expense with the anxiety of unpredictable braking, and it's a serious concern for any Tesla owner. Number 6. Ram trucks, various years. At number 6, we have Ram trucks, a brand long marketed as tough and dependable, but also hit by an astonishing number of recalls tied to braking and stability control systems. These massive recalls reveal a troubling pattern of critical safety issues that any potential buyer needs to know. In September 2024, Stellantis, Ram's parent company, recalled a staggering 1.2 million Ram 1500 pickups from the 2019 to 2024 model years. The culprit was a software glitch in the anti-lock brake ABS control module that could silently disable the electronic stability control ESC system. ESC is the safety net that prevents skidding or spinning during emergency maneuvers or on slippery roads. A sudden, unnoticed failure is extremely dangerous. The problems extend beyond that. Stellantis also recalled over 317,000 heavy-duty Ram trucks from the 2017 to 2018 model years due to hydraulic control unit failures. This core braking component could unexpectedly shut down both ABS and ESC, creating the same severe safety risk. While Stellantis offers free software updates or part replacements, the sheer scale of these recalls highlights a disturbing trend. Buyers expect a heavy-duty truck to be a reliable workhorse, not a vehicle that could abruptly lose stability control on a wet, winding highway, a risk that any safety-conscious driver cannot ignore. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Number 5. GMC Sierra, 2014 to 2018. Cracking our top 5 is the hugely popular GMC Sierra, specifically 2014 to 2018 models. Alongside their Chevrolet Silverado cousins, these trucks are infamous for a dangerous, widely reported fault with the vacuum brake assist pump. While the issue isn't new, the sheer scale of affected vehicles earns it a high spot on our 2025 list. In 2019, General Motors issued a recall for nearly 3.5 million trucks and SUVs, including the Sierra, to address the defect. The vacuum pump provides the power assist that makes the brake pedal easy to press. GM filings show that in these trucks, the pump can degrade prematurely. Debris can clog the internal filter screen, causing a gradual but critical drop in vacuum pressure. The result is a hard brake pedal, most noticeable at low speeds. Drivers report the pedal suddenly feels like a brick, requiring massive effort to stop. Navigating a crowded parking lot or approaching a stop sign becomes a stressful, potentially dangerous challenge. Before the recall, this defect was linked to over 100 accidents and more than a dozen injuries. While GM's recall reprograms the brake control module, millions of trucks were produced with this ticking time bomb. Anyone buying a used 2014 to 2018 Sierra in 2025 should proceed with extreme caution and ensure the recall work has been completed. Number 4. 2021 Ford F-150. At number 4, we have America's best-selling vehicle, the Ford F-150, with a particularly alarming issue affecting the 2021 model year. While the recall wasn't huge in terms of vehicle numbers, the nature of the defect makes it especially dangerous. Filed under NHTSAID 21V-702, the recall addressed a potential brake fluid leak from the electronic brake booster caused by a manufacturing flaw. A leak inside the booster can create a mushy, spongy brake pedal and drastically reduce braking performance. Warning lights may illuminate on the dashboard, but by the time they do, stopping power is already compromised. What makes this defect so insidious is its unpredictability. During normal driving, the brakes may feel fine, but in a sudden panic stop, the exact moment you need full braking force, the system could fail entirely. Reduced braking effectiveness in that critical instant can quickly turn a near miss into a serious accident. Ford's solution was to replace the entire electronic brake booster assembly at dealerships. While the recall affected a limited number of trucks, the fact that a brake fluid leak could exist straight from the factory on the most popular vehicle in America is a major red flag. Anyone considering a 2021 F-150 should confirm that this recall work has been completed before buying or driving. Number 3. 2020 to 2022 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. Seizing the number 3 spot are the 2020 to 2022 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra. These trucks were recalled for an issue that is both extremely rare and exceptionally dangerous. The rear wheels can suddenly lock up while driving at speed. In November 2024, General Motors recalled nearly 462,000 diesel-powered pickups and large SUVs, including the Silverado, Sierra, and SUV siblings like the Tahoe, Suburban, and Escalade that share the same platform. The cause is a transmission control valve that can wear prematurely. In rare but catastrophic cases, it can cause the rear wheels to lock momentarily, usually during a downshift. The sensation is like yanking the emergency brake while cruising on the highway. One owner reported a terrifying incident to the NHTSA while towing a trailer. The truck shuddered, then immediately downshifted violently, causing the truck to skid. GM's investigation uncovered over 1,800 reports of rear-wheel lockup, including 11 incidents where vehicles veered off the road. The official remedy is a software update to the transmission control module. The thought of your rear wheels locking up on a busy freeway is a driver's worst nightmare. With nearly 500,000 of these popular trucks affected, this recall represents a serious safety hazard and firmly earns the Silverado and Sierra a high spot on our 2025 list. Number 2. 2025 Ford F-150, Expedition, Bronco, Ranger, and Lincoln Navigator. Coming in hot at number 2 is a massive group of brand new 2025 Ford vehicles, not aging models with lingering flaws, but vehicles just now reaching showroom floors. In August 2025, Ford was forced to recall 312,120 of its most popular and profitable trucks and SUVs due to a failing electronic brake booster, EBB. The recall affects the 2025 F-150, Expedition, Bronco, Ranger, and the premium Lincoln Navigator. The issue is as strange as it is dangerous. The EBB module can suddenly enter a faulted state while driving, causing an immediate total loss of brake boost. Even more alarming, this failure can occur while advanced driver assistance systems, such as adaptive cruise control, are active. According to Ford's own internal documents, the brake booster may need to complete a sleep cycle before functioning again. In plain English, your power brakes won't return until you pull over, shut the vehicle off, and restart it. For drivers, this means the brake pedal suddenly becomes extremely hard to press, requiring far more force than normal, and stopping distances increase dramatically. Ford has already acknowledged at least one low-speed crash linked to this defect. The majority of affected vehicles are 2025 F-150s, with nearly 218,000 units included in the recall. The underlying cause appears to be voltage disturbances that can shut down the EBB motor. Ford's remedy is a software update, but seeing such a critical system fail across hundreds of thousands of brand new flagship models is deeply concerning. This enormous recall makes these 2025 vehicles ones that buyers should approach with extreme caution. Number 1. 2025 Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick models. Traverse, Acadia, Enclave, Colorado, Canyon. And here we are at the #1 spot, a place reserved for a defect so severe, so widespread on brand new vehicles, and so shockingly sudden that it has already triggered a major class action lawsuit against General Motors. The affected models include the 2025 Chevrolet Traverse, GMC Acadia, Buick Enclave, Chevrolet Colorado, and GMC Canyon. The alleged issue centers on a defective master brake cylinder assembly that can cause a sudden, complete, and catastrophic loss of all braking power. The lawsuit, filed in October 2025, claims that critical internal seals inside the master cylinder are failing prematurely, wiping out hydraulic pressure with zero warning. Drivers report the same terrifying sequence of events. The dashboard explodes with warnings for the brakes, ABS, and stability control systems. In the next instant, the brake pedal either turns rock hard and nearly impossible to depress, or it drops straight to the floor with no resistance and no braking action at all. These failures are happening on brand new family vehicles, some with just a few thousand miles on them. What makes this the worst brake problem of 2025 isn't just the danger, but GM's alleged response. The lawsuit claims GM knew about the defect from pre-production testing and early warranty data, yet continued building and selling the vehicles. Even worse, owners say the replacement parts they need are on nationwide backorder, leaving them with disabled vehicles and no immediate fix. The suit also cites a late 2024 service update for similar issues on other GM models, suggesting GM may have been aware of the faulty design long before the 2025 models launched. A catastrophic brake failure, a parts shortage, and allegations of a cover-up make this the undisputed #1 brake failure to avoid in 2025. From phantom braking to full hydraulic failure, these are brake issues you never want to overlook. Your safety depends on it. If you've ever dealt with any of these problems, drop your experience in the comments so other drivers can learn from it. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-world auto content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.